morning, good morning, good morning. Um, Today you are seeing me in all my glory because this is the way it is today. I love all of you, and what you see is what you get. I am what I am, and that's all what I am, and that's what I am today. Uh, I didn't have the energy to take a shower and wash my hair, so I really do look like the wreck of the Hesperus today. And I love each and every one of you because you continue to come back no matter what. There's Christy and Sally and Jeanette and Lana and Michelle. Yes, Michelle Crochets. Hello, sweetheart. I'm so glad you had time to stop in this afternoon. I watched you and I wanted to tell you that you have such a lovely face and such a beautiful smile, and your countenance just connected with mine, and I want to be a part of your channel. I love you so much. It's just one of those things when you see somebody you just know. And when I saw your face this morning, I just knew. So you're stuck with me. And Samantha, welcome in, sweetheart. How are you doing on your blankets? I always want to see them, and I never get over to your house. And there's Jennifer and Vivian and Sam. I am very tired. I wasn't gonna say anything because I'm not a complainer, and I have said many times I may be getting older, but I refuse to get old. Well, I was upstairs in the rocker, and I had several projects around on the floor, which is a no for an older person. And as I went to step out, um, I stepped out with my left foot instead of going forward. I stepped out. I was sidestepping. And my forward momentum caused my shoe to roll over, and I pulled my ankle. I don't know if it's a sprain or it didn't break anything. It just hurt. I have a very high tolerance for pain, but that hurt. And it hurt because when I did it, I was so surprised that my shoe just flipped over on its side. I just was in awe of the fact that my shoe flipped over on its side and that it hurt so darn much. And I couldn't get my shoe to go back down because I just was frozen in that spot. Now, it was probably only 3 to 5 seconds. It didn't feel like that. It didn't feel like that. And so my put ice on it, and I have wrapped it for the last couple days, and it is much better, but it is still tender. And I took some ibuprofen and some what I call acetaminophen, and that has helped a lot. But still, when you're 77, you don't heal as quickly as when you're 27 or 17. So it is what it is today, and I am what I am today. And so I am eternally thankful that you love me for who I am, because I've never tried to be anybody different. There's my friend Jenny and my cousin Dee and Zoila, my love. Paula Mulford is here. Oh, thank you, Vivian. I do need healing for this ankle. It is swollen, and it's turning some beautiful colors. I may have to go yarn shopping to see if I can get yarn this color. Wouldn't that be a pip? No, I'm not going to go see a doctor. If it's no better by next week, I will. But Mr. Elmo, I think I told you, was in the Navy, and he is also a registered nurse, or was. He hasn't kept up with his nursing. If you want to be a nurse and keep your certification up, you have to have a certain amount of educational units every year. and he hasn't done that because he went to work in the Pentagon, and so he didn't keep up his nursing. But he still remembers everything, and so he took very good care of my ankle. I have to say, he's was very attentive. Um, Sugar's in the house, and Marlena Mater is in the house. Hello, Marlena. And there's my Tammy. I love that girl. Okay, so let's see what's on the test for Friday, or on the show for Friday, is yes, Michelle Crochets. If you don't know her, you need to go over there. If you're having a bad day and you go to Yes, Michelle Crochets, you're going to have a better day, a much better day. She does lots of, as I understand, she does lots of things. And what I don't understand is I was subscribed to her, but my notification bell was shut off. So I'm not sure why that is. I'm not sure why that is. Okay, that's that. If you have made something this month, I want to say two things about it. One, be sure and get your pictures in to Sunita by tomorrow. Tomorrow's the 26th, and you need to have your pictures in by tomorrow. And the second thing I want to say about that is, if you've made one item, send a picture of that item that you've completed during this month of October. If you've completed two items, please take the pictures individually so that you will send a picture of each item that you made. That gets you on the maker's wheel twice because you have made two items. If you have sent two items together, like if you made a bunny and then you made a blanket to match it, and you send that in, that only counts as one time on the wheel. Where if you'd send in a picture of the bunny and the blanket, that counts as two, and it gives you a better chance on the wheel of winning one of Miss C's Cottage coffee cups. Not much of a prize, but it's a nice prize, and only have 12 of them. And that's all I probably will ever have. So if you get something done, please send it in an individual picture so that you can get your name on the maker's wheel enough times to give yourself a really good chance to win a cup. There's Nisi. Hello, my sweetheart. I have been missing you. And Jaxie, my love. And Sally Stevens, I said hello to you. Sunita Bonita. Yes, Jaxie, I call her my Bonita Sunita Yarnita. She took her son to the doctor today, so I'm surprised to see her in the chat, but I'm glad she's here. Ellen, happy Friday to you, sweetheart. And there's KB. There's another one you need to go over and check out because she puts together the most beautiful stitches. And I've been crocheting for over 60 years and never thought to put those stitches together. But when you put this stitch and this stitch together and you make up a blanket, it's like, you know, that little emoji where the heads just exploded? That's KB to me. Create and relate. Hello. Oh, wait. That's Kitty. And there's Flower Tammy. How are you today, sweetheart? And Michelle. All of my notifications for Mishi are silent. I don't know what that means. I try to be sweet today's not my best, but I do try. Hanging out at the cottage. There's Nancy and Sharon. Hello, sweetheart. I love it when you two come in. And there's Margie, my arrow lover. You're never late. You're right on time. I wouldn't have got to your name until now anyway. Love your top. Oh, my shoulder is just, you can tell how I feel by how far my shoulder is, and I usually, I don't know how I sit, but it's usually this one is down. That's how I sit. I'm usually sitting down. Okay, this top I got from Kim Fortune over at Fortunate Knit. She had a cake sale. If you guys remember her cake sale, she caked up a bunch of her yarn and yarn scraps and then said, if you want to bid on this one, it's $5. If you want to bid on this one, it's $8, and then she had lots of things, and I missed the cake sale. So I quick text her and I said, and I missed the bake cake sale. What do you have left? Show me what you have left and I'll take it. So I got 3 cakes of yarn and this, and I have to tell you, I didn't shower today and I'm not dressed, and I did brush my hair for you guys, and I will stand up and show you this. I love this shawl because it's the most unique shawl I've ever seen. It is a short one. That's all the longer it is. But look what she's done. She's put in a sleeve. She's attached it here under the arm, and again over here under this arm. It's attached. And the sleeves, they're not in my way. And I love this because it's over my shoulders so I don't get chilled. But it's not in the way of my arms. Think of it when you've only got one skein and it's not long enough for a real poncho or shawl. I love this poncho. She saw me wear it the other day and she said, I miss that poncho. I am taking care of myself. I haven't gone anywhere the last couple days. I've just been, I've had a brace on my ankle and I've been keeping my leg elevated. So there's my Lydia. It is comfy because my arms are out and I can do something with them, and yet my arms are covered, I like long sleeve things, but a long sleeve shawl, honestly, think about it, it would get in your way, where this one is, it just comes to my elbow. It's perfect. Sharon, I'm so glad you're here, sweetheart. And there's my Bonnie back. Sunita may not be able to answer because, like I said, she's taken her son to the doctor. You guys are so awesome. Just another stitch. Just another stitch. Gosh, you know what's worse than not knowing is not remembering. Just another stitch. Connie! I knew it, but sometimes you recognize someone, but you don't remember. It's Connie. Thank you, Samantha, for reminding me. Thank you. Yeah, working cramps my style. I can't say that. She would think you're more awesome if you gave her a good thumb. Oh gosh, Bonnie. Okay, so please be sure and get your one at a time items into Sunita by tomorrow. So you have to finish them up and or else get them into her because she has to have time to do the slideshow so that we can show the slideshow. That's why. You're at an eye appointment. Okay. Nobody's here now? Oh, at the house you're cleaning? Chickadee. Yeah, Granny D. She's my cousin. Jaxie's mine, and Dee's my cousin. And there's Tammy. Tammy and Bonnie. Sometimes those two rule the roost. Sally says, I need to put my new Sunbunny together. Oh, I've been working on one. You know, it's I think it's grieved my soul that I hadn't. So here it is. Complete with ears. Now the other ear isn't done yet, but we've got arms. And I want you to look at this. Gosh, they sound like I'm 100 years old. Let me get these down here. Look at those feet. Ain't they the cutest feet? I just have here's the other leg. And then I just have the second ear to do, and I can put it all together. And I just thought it was bright and cheerful, and this yarn is Yarn Bee Urban Chic. And I have some of this in purple, and I really like the purple. So I went back and I got some more of the, this color is called Caribbean Vibes or Caribbean Vibes. But it is really pretty. It's got yellows and whites and blues and pinks, and there's a little bit of orange in there, or orange, as Lala says. Lala says orange. So I don't think I have any. Oh yeah, I do. I have orange in the 1 foot. Okay, that's one thing. I'm heating up my phone here because it died on me on the way from the rocking chair down. I have a grandnephew, and he and his girlfriend just had a new baby, and they named him Cooper. And about that same time, someone, I hate saying someone because I should know this. Crafting in the Night. Craftinginthenight.com. That's another one you need to go over and check out too. She came up with something called the Cooper blanket, and I think I showed this one to you. It's very, very, very pretty. Now, if you look at this Cooper blanket, you will see that it has one 2 of white in the middle, and 1, 2 of the, she calls it top stitch. This is all done in jeans fabric. And so you've got your regular jeans, you've got your stonewash jeans, you've got your top stitching, which is always that gold on a lead jean. And then you've got a cream colored for this blanket. So I thought, well, I'm going to do one up in brown. And I did. But if you will notice, you make up this granny square and then do this part, and then back and forth 4 rows, and then this part back and forth for 4 rows, and then this back and forth for 4 rows. And that is your granny square that you work with. And then you put all of the starters on the outside corners. And your longest part, you put those together, and then you crochet them together. I got my granny squares, but I put the squares together. Instead of putting the long parts together, I put the 4 starting squares together. So I thought, you know what? I'm not going to take it apart. It's okay. I don't like taking things apart anyway. I'm not a frogger unless I absolutely have to. Create and relate. I have to go now. You're not well. Oh, please do, sweetheart. I'm sorry, Kimmy. Kitty. I'm sorry, Kitty. You used up all your energy for me. Thank you so much for coming in and spending your energy time with me, sweetheart. KB, I never had either, but and there's 2 dilemmas here. One is I put the 4 squares together instead of putting them out here on the edges, like she said. And then when you get through, you put 2 rows. You put them together with the 1 row of the cream, or my color cream, and then you do 2 rows of the tan and border the whole thing with 2 rows, and then off of that you create the corner. Now this part from here to here across the middle is 40 inches, so you've got a Boggy Creek blanket. And the thing is, it's 40 inches from top to bottom. But then what you do is across one of those edges, you start doing your granny square and decrease every row, every other row on this side and every row on this side, so that you get to a point, and it's still 40 by 40. Now my dilemma is I ran out of yarn, so I had to go back to Premier Yarn and order more yarn. So I ordered 2 more skeins of this chocolate. And while I was there, I said, well, let's just see what they have today. Because, they have sales all the time. Well, they had a couple good sales, so I just added those to my cart. And then I thought, you know what? I've been blessing people, and I need to restock. I have a couple colors that are getting a little low. So $86 later, I checked out. And then, wouldn't you know, Cinnamon Stitches and Sarah Satch started talking about October being cancer awareness, breast cancer awareness, and the fact that Premier Yarn was putting on sale the yarn that uh, the Knitted Knockers is. Knitted Knockers is a group of people who started knitting replacement bra fillers for people with mastectomies. The ones that you can get apparently are very heavy and not very pliable or comfortable to wear. So Knitted Knockers says, enough of this stuff, we'll make our own. And they did. And they knitted out of bamboo and cotton. And they have a free pattern if you want to knit one for someone you know, or for the cancer awareness group, or whatever, breast cancer awareness people. You can box of granny squares for my next. I missed that one. You can get the pattern free and make them. And Premier has just made it feasible to do that by putting their cotton and their bamboo on sale. So I had to go back to Premier and buy some bamboo and buy some cotton. And while I was there, I thought, I think I bought worsted weight last time. I better check on my DK weight. So $65 later, no, $75 later in some odd sense. I'm just saying, I shot my wad for October and November, all in October. So I will not be buying any more yarn. I didn't have any choice. You're right, Sam. I had to. Yes, you're missing stop. All right, a lot of these. Stop. All right, a lot of these. I had no choice. Yeah, I had to. Hello, Marshallee. How are you today, sweetheart? And Demi is here, and Sassy Mary slipped in whilst I wasn't looking. Well, I decided to make another one of these and make it so that these were out here on the outside corners. See, this measures 40 by 40 by 40 by 40. And if you flip it, it measures 40 by 40 by 40 by 40 by 40. So in that pattern, which by the way is a free pattern, she gives you fun stuff. Now you all know that I was a preschool teacher and I love to color. So she gave us a couple empty coloring pages so that we could make our own. So I played around with the black and white squares and black and turquoise squares, starting squares. And I decided I'm working on this one. She's given you also some samples, some color samples of things that you can do yourself to follow her pattern, or she's given you these coloring pages that you can do your own, which I like. I like that concept because a lot of people are extremely creative and other people want to make the same thing. They just don't know if their colors are going to go together well or not. What colors do I use? I don't put colors together very well. She gives you some ideas, plus she allows for your own creativity. So I started a new one with black squares and white squares. And it's really fun is because you do the black squares or your starting square, and whatever your opposite color is, that's what you put on the next side. And so this will be my starting square for the off corners. And what goes on here is the third color that goes on here. So I have 3 of my 4 colors, my starting square, my opposite corner, and the one that goes next. So on this one, now that I have these done, oh no, I need to put the turquoise on this one. And when I do that, then I will put the turquoise on 2 sides of this. And then I will pull out my blue, and I will put the blue on the outside of this one, the blue on the outside of the turquoise. The colors follow each other, so it's really simple to do. I hope I'm not giving away her pattern, but I really like it. And I think these colors are going to be really pretty together. And then for this blanket, this you go around. I'll connect them all with. This one's going to be white. I'll connect all these squares with white. And then on this one, turquoise goes 2 round where the tan was on the other one. Turquoise will go on that one to bring that whole square together to be 40 by 40. That will make it 40 by 40. And then this will be the four granny stitch triangles on the edges. I hope I did not confuse you with that, but that'll be my blanket. And this time I am going to put the black and the white on the outsides, not on the insides like I messed up the last time. You found it, Amber? Good. And Amber, and hello, Nessa. And Carrie is here. Hey, Carrie. I'm so glad you came in. Carrie, I made a new somebody. He's not all together yet, but there's his head. He has one ear, and he has one arm, and he has 2 feet. I love my bunnies. I have a special connection. Crafting in the night. Yes, she's the one who did the blanket. Crafting in the night. Thank you. Okay, well, where's the other thing I wanted to show you? I think that's it. I'm almost finished with my woven fence blanket. I'm almost finished with that. God, did I start anything else? I don't think I started anything else after I started the turquoise and blue blanket. I just wanted to see how that would make up. Yeah, the color wheel is very helpful for people who are not really confident enough to know that their colors will go well together. It is a good thing. I have one here somewhere. Yeah, I'll find it. BB is here. Hello, sweetheart. Oh, Barbara. No, we don't want anybody depressed here. I needed to get bunnies going again, and I just have had the hardest time, and I think it's because I was trying to do too much and I got away from my first love. And that first love for me is bunnies. That's my mission. It's like the Blues Brothers. I'm on a mission from God, and it's to make bunnies so that people know that somebody loves them. Um, what did you need, Samantha? You did get the pattern, the bunny pattern. Depression is a hard thing. It is a very hard thing. And if it's a chemical depression, there's not a whole lot you can do about it yourself, except get to the doctor and have him maybe prescribe a mood elevator, because all the happy things in the world, you can write down a bazillion happy things on a sheet of paper and read them off to yourself. And as soon as you put the paper down, the depression comes back in, and you can't. It is tough. It is really tough. Janet, Pebbles is always working on some bunnies. They just proliferate. I don't know whether it's the climate that she's in. It's just they just keep coming and coming and coming. Making Juan's Iris Illusions blanket, and Mom is doing the textured cabin throw. I have started a textured cabin throw, Sherry. It's in one of my DK weight ones. I've got a couple by KB, a couple blankets going. I think I have 4 blankets going. 2 of them are worsted weight, and the other 2 are DK weight. Zoila, is she not feeling well? Janet, I'm sending you some blue yarn. I am going to include it, if it's okay with you, Janet. I'm going to include it in some yarn on things I'm sending for Pebbles, and she'll get it to you. That may take a little bit longer. That's what I did, Nisi, the textured cabin throw for Luck of the Draw. I finished my Luck of the Draw blanket. I just have the border to put on it. I love that blanket. And I've spent the morning, Elmo had brought home one time for the train room 4 black interlocking rubber squares to stand on concrete so it's not so hard. And where did you get those? Harbor Freight. How much were they? $10. Here's $10. Next time you go to Harbor Freight, will you get me some? He's like, what for? And it's like, he said, you don't stand up long enough to. She had surgery. Oh, that's right. She was going for surgery, Zoila. Wait, is Pam doing a Stitch of the Month blanket? I'm going to start Pam's Stitch of the Month blanket and get caught up. I really do too. And I like Trisha's Luck of the Draw blanket, because you've only got 6 rows a week to do, and 6 rows a week isn't that much. You do 1 row a day and you've got it done, and you've still got time to do lots of other things. I have no time to stitch anymore. I haven't. Oh, see, Jaxie, that's where I was not doing bunnies. I needed those bunnies to breathe. You need your hook to breathe. I think a stitch sampler blanket is really, really fun. Pamsky did one before, and I did it along with her. I'm moving things around in here, and UFOs are heading out the door. So and today I'm just not in Today's just not a day. I think this is a stitch sampler blanket. Yeah, this one is made out of the Pioneer Woman yarn. And it is stitch sampler blanket. It started out with crunch stitch or something. Maybe these are half doubles. These are shells. These are half doubles to separate. Oh, that's what I did. 2 rows of half double crochets to separate the pattern. And then 2 rows of double crochet or half doubles. And then this one is moss stitch. And then my 2 rows of half double crochet. And this one, I don't know what this one is called. The spike double or the long double, or I don't know what this one is called, but I did like it. In fact, I used this idea to make I don't have that in here either, to make the fence on my blanket, the Somebody at the Beach blanket. I used a long double like that. Anyway, that's this one. And I haven't gotten back to it. I need a small stitch again to pull it back in, and I need to block it. Because that moss stitch, you really have to go, I found I have to go up a size with the hook doing the moss stitch and do it very loosely. Otherwise it tightens up. Okay. The rest of the time, we only have about 10 minutes left, 15 minutes left. She had surgery, working on designing your own stitch. Thanks, Jeanette. I know you feel. It's showed several days since I've picked up my hook. You know, what is that saying? All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. I think it makes Jill a depressed girl. You didn't know she was doing it. She teaches a stitch every week, and you do so much of it. Found out yesterday. Bonnie, thank you. I'm going to check that out. I think I've told you this the other day. I'm not going to be doing shawls and squares and this and that. And I can't, I don't have enough time left to do that. What I want to do is bunnies and blankets and beanies, the bees. And I can't leave out Sarah Sat. She just has a fun day Friday, and it's always something really cute. And I told you I was going to show you. Hold on a minute. And I am going to go upstairs carefully and get this coaster because I think it's so cute. Yes, I'm waddling, and yes, I'm hanging on to things, door jambs and doors. Okay, Thank God it's only 2 steps up and 2 steps down. Isn't that cute? She's done the second color this way, but I have seen where you can use 2 colors and you actually make it swirl out from the center. And I'm going to look that up and make a bunch of these. And I don't know if I'm going to put the eyes on them or not. I probably won't put the eyes on them because I want to use them for coffee coasters. I want to give them to the radiation center for Christmas, but I thought maybe I'd do some red and white peppermints and see how that works. Hi, Ricky. I'm not my best today. I'm the best I can be today. Pam, be creative. Pam, oh, Pam, not Pamsky. Pam, be creative. Okay, Lydia. Lydia, just know my heart is with you today, sweetheart. Hello, Melanie J. Okay, Pam, be creative. See, this is what I wasn't going to do. I'll take a look at it and see if it's a blanket that's going to be a Boggy Creek blanket or a baby blanket that I can send with the bunny, that I'll do that. But I just want to stick with beanies and bunnies and blankets. Which blanket, Arrow Lover? Which blanket, Margie? Lydia, do take care of yourself. Do something special today. I was not really fond of the crunch stitch, Sam. I'm behind. Oh, that Pam. Okay. I like her voice. She has a little girl voice. Be creative. Okay. I know who you mean now. That's good because those veterans need to know that they're loved. Yeah, Pam is the sweetest. You are right. Yeah, Ricky, I think you need to go up a hook size and then, or maybe a whole hook size and maybe a hook and a half. I don't know, but and really loosen your tension. You know, play with it. Go up a hook size and loose, or go up a hook and a half size and just keep your regular tension. You'll have to play with it to see which one gives you the ease that you need. We really need 15 more thumbs. If you haven't left your DNA on my channel today, would you please? The nights are probably the worst, Lydia. I know there's times in the night where I roll over or I'll move my leg over to. Do you know that married couples touch each other at least 15 times during the night? Whether they realize it or not. They took a survey, a sleep survey, and it's just a reassurance thing. You just reach over there and you don't need to. It's just okay. They're there. They're still there. They haven't gotten up. They haven't gone. But when they have gone, and you reach over there, and it's really really hard. Zoila, I think that's why some bunnies are so important. On Erin, my sweetheart. Hello, sweetheart. How are you? I haven't gotten over to your house in a little while, but I'm so thankful when you and Sharon and Dawn P come in. It just means the world to me to have you visit the cottage. You and Jaxie, and it's awesome. And Sam. Yeah, I like to put the thumb in first, but a lot of times I forget it. There's Nana. Hello, Nana. And Lana and Nana. This came from Sarah Satch. She does a Fun Day Friday, so you probably can see her thing today. Um, but I thought it was a cute coaster. And she said you have to hot glue regular eyes on it, and I said, nah, I can do this. I'll put the eyes on, the safety eyes, and I just melt the back and push it down. Guess what? One, the eyes are domed, and two, this still sticks up. So it's cute to just sit somewhere, but you can't put a cup on it. Nana, not too good today. Today is not one of my better days. Oh, Ricky. I'm sorry to hear that. They leave big holes. Is Pam in here? I didn't see her. Regina Provenzano. Really? Okay. Be creative, Pam. She goes on the list. Okay, and surgery next week. Okay. Okay, guys, we're at 58. Stitches that you showed. Oh, okay. Yeah, this one. The Pioneer Woman. Okay. Yeah, thanks for letting us know, Bonnie. I knew what you were talking about, Margie. No, no, sugar. I don't do the Afghan stitch. I've never tried it. I did make a little coaster, the one that has the bunnies in it, and I I got lost somewhere. So I just decided that I'm going to stick to my bunnies, blankets, and beanies, and I'm going to let him do the beautiful stuff. Yeah, they will. I think everybody loves it. Listen, if you don't want to write a story about your somebody, at least please put in the fact that some bunnies have big ears and will listen to whatever you tell them and have no mouth, and so they will never share your secrets. And they're filled with love so that you will always know somebody loves you. That's a universal statement that goes in every one of my bunnies. The story is just extra to let them know that God knows who they are. And if you want to write a story, that's, yes, Michelle Crochets, I'm so glad you're here. That's just extra. But that's a shame to have a separate bedroom, Bonnie. You don't think you touch your partner 15 times during the night? Yes, you are, Ricky, blessed. And Bobby Wyatt is here. Hello, Bobby. Doggy checks on you, Nessa. Yeah, see, it's a significant other. And there's Jan. Hello, sweetheart. All right, Amber, thanks for stopping in. I gotta go too. My time is up. And put the link in for Sarah Satch. Somebody? She does Friday things and she's so fun. Cherry, are you involved with that? That Alaskan crafter. Oh, Miss C. Scotch, hoping for a brighter day for you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I think I'm going to go take a nap after this. I'm just beat. Did you see my questions about beanies and booties? No, Christy, I didn't. You want to put it in again, please? And then I got to go. Some lunch. Yeah, eat a good lunch so you'll feel good. Thank you, Zoila. Thank everybody for the thumbs. I needed your extra DNA for strength today. I love you too. And there's my Joy. Just popped in at the very end. I can take her with me now. Put Cliff. Oh, I will. All right. I don't know whether Cliff's got a bunny or not. I don't know if I sent him a bunny. Nancy, can you find out if he's got a bunny and let me know? If not, I'll make him one. Yeah, I'm working on healing up the ankle. I'm just kind of taking it easy and keeping my leg elevated and story. Good, good. Bye, Lana. Bye, Sharon. Bye, Shoga. Bye, Margie. Bye, Bonnie. Bye, Dee. Bye, Regina. Bye, Tammy, my love. Bring it up next time. Scrubber versus Hooker. Okay. Well, now I know. Thank you, Zoila, for putting that in there. Sarah Satch. Okay, I'm trying to find her, Christy's questions again about the booties and the beanies. Beanies and booties. Okay, I'm to the bottom and I do not see it. Please be the rainbow in someone else's cloud. That's awesome, Sharon. I don't know, Nessa. I never thought of that. Sujan. Quick healing, thank you. He has one. Oh, okay. He has a bunny. Okay. A card would be nice. Okay, Christy, Gmail me and tell me about the bunnies and the beanies, because I missed it and I don't have the energy to go back through the chat today. I'm so sorry. A muscle pain or sprain? No, it's not. It's not arthritis. That's in my hands, my thumbs, which is why I crochet. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go take a nap. Christy, if you'll email me, Gmail me, and let me know about booties and beanies or booties and blankets or. Nessa, that would be lovely. That would be lovely. Such. Okay, I'm going to go. You know I love you all. God keep you in the palm of his hand and keep you safe from all the storms that are raging around, inside and out. And may he just calm you and give you peace and get you through until somebody Sunday. You know I love you all, and you know somebody loves you. And I'll see you Sunday. Play the outro. Yes, play the outro. All right, let's see. Let's do the outro.